See how many people come on here tonight. So how's everybody doing? Checking your blood sugar? Checking it often? Okay, looks like stream's going through pretty good. Let me fix this right here. Filters. Turn off the chroma key. Yes. Oh, there we go. That's better. Not as grainy. Still like pretty red. Now, new ender over here, over yonder. Don't want that. Pause. Nope, nope. You're not doing it to me. Hey, welcome back. We are live. We are live. Hopefully it's not buffering. I hate when it buffers. Hey, there we go. There we go. How to fix the chat now. Alright, go over here. Let's just okay, is that just disappeared. There, oh, it's back. Okay. Let's just remove that for right now. I'm going to take the grandkids up to Santa's village to go see Santa Claus. Two people are watching. Wonder if I'm registered as a one person watching. And pop out the chat. Hey, Tina's here. Yeah, this is my Wilford Brimley get up. You might remember him from the Liberty Medical commercials. Or is this? Check your blood sugar. Check it often. There's no reason not to. Diabetes, it ain't no joke. You might remember me from Cocoon. Cocoon 2. I used to be on TV with Shannon Doherty in a show called Our House. It's also in The Firm. A lot of other movies. Yeah, I just saw nobody was on here, so I figured, hey, why not go live? See who comes out, you know? Yeah, nice. So is it coming through okay? Buffering? No buffering? Sometimes I think it's buffering on my end. So it looks pretty good from what I'm looking at here. I had my green screen set up earlier and I just decided just to go with this. My doors backdrop and the picture of Santa's village with a nice tree and all the signs showing where to go and find stuff. Candy canes, Santa's workshop, post office, all kinds of stuff. Okay, thank you. No buffering. Oh, that's excellent because usually it like will freeze and want a buffer and it does all kinds of stuff. So very good. That's good to know that this is actually working for once. You don't like Christmas at all. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sure there's probably a reason why you don't like Christmas. I know Christmas sometimes people act real weird. Sometimes there's family garbage that goes on and stuff, and so I get that. I totally understand. Yep, that's what happens sometimes. Families sometimes can behave. Sometimes they can behave like idiots. You just or sometimes people who aren't even related to you can be real rude and act up and stuff. So, 'tis a season, unfortunately. So you just try to do what you can so you don't try to be like them. Does it sound okay on this? Because I know sometimes, looking at my setup right here, it looks like it's working all right. Every once in a while, if I get too close to the mic, it starts distorting it. It clips too much and stuff. So, yeah, it's Thursday night. Everybody's probably doing. Sounds like I got a lisp with my with mustache. I got a lisp. uh, so yeah, I'll be on here for a little bit. Just again, trying to get the settings all dialed in so everything's all good. But it looks better than it has for a while. So I was just a lazy setup right now and just decided, like I said, was using OBS the other day and it was doing really weird clipping things and I was using the green screen. It was getting kind of fuzzy, so just decided to wait till I have more time to figure out all the bells and whistles on this thing and then go from there. And then I had a backdrop that was here and it had lights and all kinds of stuff. So I just decided to kind of simplify things, make a little bit more room so I can kind of sit back a little bit and enjoy live streaming without having to trip over everything. This is usually for the best. Sometimes I'll go on here or you now as Dr. Phil just to mess with people and it's good fun. Oh, okay. You must live somewhere on the East Coast. It's about 20 after 7 here, so it's not sure what that means. Oh, okay. I'm just looking at the thing. There's like a little box in the bottom of my OBS and it was green and then a different shade of green and then yellow. And now it's like going red for some reason. I don't know. Now it's back to yellow. Now it's green. It's confusing, the new technology. Yeah, your son's being loud with his friend. Oh, 918 in Texas. Okay. Yeah, usually we're up doing stuff here in the Wombat household till at least midnight, it seems like most nights. Sometimes later than that, but it is what it is. Still got a little bit of a slight cough hanging on. It's a sinus thing, so but that is what it is. So yeah, sometimes I come on here and there's a whole bunch of people on here. Other times I'll be on here by myself, just kind of rambling and talking, and then People like you will show up and hang out for a bit and then get tired and have to leave. So, but thank you for stopping by. So anytime you need to leave, you can. Don't feel like you're being rude or anything. It's totally fine. Hopefully, your son and his friend will calm down in a little bit. Yeah, usually when you have friends over, you get kind of rambunctious. It says there's 3 watching. Okay, one of them might be counting my phone. The other one is you, and then the other one might be Mrs. Wombat. Now it's back down to 2 watching. Yep. Yeah, I've been trying to find time running around doing stuff to try to find time to vlog and other stuff. So lately it's been car vlogs. Plan on getting out and doing some stuff. Weather's still pretty nice here. It's been high 70s, low 80s. It seems pretty hot for December, but it's not super bad, so it's fine. It's kind of funny watching people who get out their winter wear just because it's winter and they bundle up and it's 80 degrees. Yeah, but you gotta bundle up. It's December. It's cold on the news. They said it's cold in all these places and some parts of Texas and further in the south and the southeast and the whole Midwest. There's snow. You gotta bundle up. You're gonna catch your death of cold if you don't leave this out down in Parka. But it's 80 degrees outside. I don't care. Put your parka on or you ain't leaving the house. So yeah, we don't want the 20s and 30s. Okay, so it is cold. Yeah, it's better to keep warm, but not over warm, because on hypothermia you have hyperthermia, too much heat and heat exhaustion and heat stroke and all kinds of stuff. It's actually kind of got a fan going. It's still a little warm in the house. The mustache, it makes my face feel kind of flushed, red in the cheeks. So just at nights in the 20s. It's been getting down to about the low 50s at night. So it's a little cool, but it's pleasant. It's pleasant. Don't want to overheat, but you want to make sure you check your blood sugar and you check it often. Liberty Medical will help you take care of that. I'm still waiting for my Skeeter wig. I know the mail's slow with the holidays. Yeah, Skeeter was having an auction, and Mrs. Wombat bought his wig. So, got that coming to look forward to. So, let's see what I end up doing with that. And that'll be good fun. Yeah, Skeet wig. First wig that he started doing stuff with, that black one with the ponytail. Almost looks like a raccoon cap, or a cap made out of a cat or something. It's fun. He's a good guy. So yeah. Mrs. Wombat got on there and bit it up, and so it's coming. Yeah, it does look like a cat. So I'll probably have some fun with that. So I got some other props that people have given to me, wigs and different things and stuff. So I'll probably sit in my lap for a video. It's me cat. This is my cat here. He likes to drink tea. He likes biscuits too. Now I look like an Amish guy. Or if I did this. Gotta go plow the farm over yonder. I guarantee the crops will not grow unless we get more rain. Jedediah said he's going to get the irrigation going. Jedediah said he's coming. Silas, he's building another barn. That Silas, we better go lend a hand. Yeah, see the magic of. See, just it's a mustache. It doubles as an Amish beard. You've had more. It's like fallen. Oh well, it's fun. I enjoy making people laugh. It's better than just saying, "Did you hear what so and so did?" It gets old. For one, I don't know who any of these people are. I just started making videos in January. Now I was making like one every other week and then once a week and stuff. Live streaming is something I just barely started trying to do like about a month ago, and doing vlogs and stuff. So everybody's saying, "Oh, so and so's doing this, so and so's doing that." I'm like, sorry to hear that. I got a sick wife to take care of, and I got a job and other responsibilities. that would definitely freak him out. Send you a mustache. All right, I'll see what I can do. I know I've got another one. I bought a pack of them, so I'll have to send some. Looking at your thumbnail, it looks like your hair is darker. So I could probably send one that might be closer to your hair color, like a dark brown or a black even. That would be funny. People would freak. People would definitely freak over that. So make them. Oh, you're going gray. Yeah, it's what I have left is kind of gray. You can see it right there, but yeah, most of it's gone. But whatever. But it's great. So yeah, I can send one over to you. You can just DM me the information, PO box or whatever on Twitter, and or we'll get it sent over to you somehow. We'll figure out a way to get it sent over. So, but that would be funny. You could like make breakfast for them or something, and they're nice because you peel off the back and they're self-adhesive, so you just be preparing a meal sometime for them, and they just slip it on, turn around, and just act like everything's fine. See how long it takes them to notice. It's funny. What's funny is when you do stuff like that, sometimes people, it for whatever reason, if they get preoccupied with something, it takes a little while for it to register. So then they just might be talking and go, wait, what's on your face? So, yeah, that'll be good. Just grew overnight. I put some Miracle Grow on my face because I wanted to see if I could make my lips nice and plump. Instead, I grew a mustache. And then kiss him. Chia pet. Or what you can do is you just sneak up on him and give him a big old kiss. Don't even say anything. Go, hey, what y'all doing with that? Playing a big woolly wet one on you. Let me get a drink of water real quick. Sorry for the ASMR water thing. So people go, don't do that. I don't like that. Or chewing and other stuff. Sometimes chewing bothers me. Usually I can kind of tune it out. I know some people they just come unhinged. But sometimes it depends on the person who's doing it too. If you know that they're just kind of doing it to be annoying, you're all, stop it. I know you enjoy your food, but I'm trying to enjoy mine. So just stop. Just stop what you're doing right now. So it is, yeah, it looks like it's coming through all right. I got to figure out how to bring the chat up in the window because I was looking at that earlier and people were doing that. And it's like, oh, cool, you can read the chat right there. Because if I try to have more than one window open, sometimes it'll freeze and just lock up everything, which it looks like it may have. There it goes. Looks like it's working again. Yeah. Stream health says it's good. Viewers are happy. Okay, nice. That's what we want. We want happy viewers. We want all you guys to be happy out there viewing whatever it is that you're viewing. That's good. Now my phone's buffering. Alrighty. You can't. The word moist or snacking. You might not marry. That's true. You might want to wait till after you're married. Save it for the honeymoon. I gotta tell you something. I want to tell you earlier, but the time just wasn't right. Got a hormone problem. Have the mustache on. Oh man. And then you can tell him, yeah, that old wombat put me up to this. That'd be hysterical. Look like somebody's grandpa with these glasses on. They're just regular plastic glasses. They're also double as Harry Potter glasses. You're a wizard, Harry. I am? Really? I didn't know I was a wizard. That's amazing. What's a wizard do? You're gonna take a picture of him kissing you with the mustache. There you go. That would make a great thumbnail. Great for Christmas cards. Oh man. Yeah, too bad it's just kind of, it's all one piece. If it was a little bit better, it's kind of like fake fur or something. If it was a little better, you could like do a crazy handlebar mustache and twist the ends, have them all waxed. I see people doing that all the time. It's pretty funny. It's like, wow. Some people it looks okay on. Other people, when they got wax, it's like, when was the last time you washed that? Because it definitely needs washing. Okay, well, thank you very much. My sinuses are kind of acting up, and it's just something I don't know. I just liked messing around with as a kid, just doing stupid voices to kind of pretty much keep myself entertained and also get other people to laugh and stuff. Just keep everybody on their toes, keep them guessing. And then just another thing I used to do is just if there was somebody that was like a friend of somebody that just came over that didn't really know me, I'd be sitting at a friend's house just kind of like crazy-eyed and just kind of rocking back and forth, just kind of watching him the whole time, creep him out. It's like, wow, hey, what's up with your friend? What's is he okay? Yeah, yeah, dude's fine. Why? He looks crazy. Oh no, no, that's just he's just messing with you. Yeah, I was talking about earlier. I do that a lot. I always mess with people, not like mean, but like just have fun, and usually I'd only keep up that crazy thing for just a couple minutes, and I'd usually just start busting up laughing, and people come over and give me a big old sock on the arm or something. Like, dude. Yeah, it's good fun. I know I went with some friends of mine to this thing quite a few years ago, and one of the guys I talked about it one of my vlogs today, that there was one guy that was kind of upset because it was like a weekend deal and stuff, and I they the one of the guys that went with us was always saying that people thought that I was another guy's son and stuff all the time. So we kind of started off kind of dressing real similar, and then the last day we both were wearing like a blue polo, and we planned this, a blue polo shirt, jean shorts, and then we had those Roman looking sandals that have all the straps, and then wore them with bright white calf height socks. And the guy that dressed up like me, he was about 22 or 23 years older than I was at the time, and we're just like acting like all serious and stuff, and our other friends like shaking his head. What? He couldn't even speak. He couldn't even talk. It was good fun. It was great fun. Yeah, go all sling blade on him. Yeah, you start rocking back and forth and tapping your fingers, or you start looking at stuff that's not there, and people like you just focus on a spot on the wall, and you kind of like act like you're tracking something with your eyes. Then usually you'll get people that'll kind of like turn around and look at you, and then they'll just keep looking around, and it's fun. Yeah. Yeah, I got a bunch of my stuff I put away from the other day, but I went on to you probably know Negs. I went on to one of his hangouts with the blonde wig and some red wax lips, and I had some sunglasses on my head. I said, "Hi, my people." Oh, he lost it. He just started laughing. Yeah, you should do that with your kids' friends. Oh, yeah. Yeah, sometimes it's fun. My son, he's 31. No, wait a minute. Why did I say he's 32? I know I'm losing my mind. He's 30. He's gonna be 31 in a couple weeks. I'm like thinking, okay, he was born in '87, so then yeah. But when he was like in junior high, I would take him places, and there was this one local radio station that was ran by one of the local colleges, and sometimes they would play like polka music or something else that was equally annoying. So I'd make sure I'm dropping him off at his friend's house when his friends are outside, and roll up blasting polka music. He just laughed. He thought it was funny, but some of his friends don't. They're just kind of like, dude, it was pretty funny. It was crazy. Oh, two boys, two girls. That's a good balance, a good mix. Yeah, it's good to have fun with kids and do stuff. It's stuff that's not gonna scar them or harm them or anything like that. It's all good. And then there's a guy at work that we have fun with too. Mrs. Wombat's idea. She decided that it would be funny to play a trick on him and get like those mini chocolate cupcakes, and we took the frosting off some of them real careful, scooped them out, and put guacamole in like half of them. So so a couple of the guys didn't know. My son knew because my son works with me too. He knew which ones were the guacamole ones and which ones weren't. So when the other guys bit into the guacamole ones, it was pretty funny. You just see him making faces. This one guy, he hates anything like that. He's got the diet of like a 5-year-old, and anything that's kind of spicy or whatever, it's just he starts gagging. So he bit into it. He goes, "What are these?" And I said, "What? What's wrong?" He's like, "Ugh." I go, "You don't like chocolate cupcakes?" "No, there's something wrong with these." So we finally told him what it was, and he's just like, he acted like we're trying to poison him or something. It was good times. Yeah, Mrs. Wombat's probably on there. Is your mom watching?
Right now.
Yeah, she's watching right now. Yeah, good times. Yeah, she's a lot of fun. She's a she's a big practical joker herself, so which is good. She's gotten me with some things before, and our son, so it's, yeah, again, like I said, nothing harmful or anything like that, but just 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 fun stuff, just you know stuff like that. But the mustache thing for you, that would be funny. Yeah, that would definitely be a good one. But like I was saying, I'm looking forward to having Skeeter's wig and do something with it. May have like a little cat bed next to me that it like sleeps in or something. Yeah. I can be a joker. Then sometimes I can have times where my humor is dry, and and I say something to somebody and just goes right over their head. Or sometimes I'll say something and people go, "Wow, you didn't just say that." It's like, "Yeah, I did." And they're like, "Oh man." But it's funny when you say stuff to some people that sometimes you feel bad, like your joke bombed because people didn't get it, but it's just sometimes they just they just aren't paying attention. And sometimes it's funny because sometimes I've been joking with somebody, and I'll say something to them and they'll just kind of have like a puzzled look on their face, and then we'll keep talking, and it's like about 5-10 minutes later they're like, "Oh, okay." Yeah, it takes a while. Somehow it gets lost when it goes in the ear, and it goes wherever it goes, and then it comes back around, and it's like, "Oh, okay, I get it now." But yeah, I was telling somebody at work. I was telling about my grandpa being diabetic, which he was, and he used to be insulin dependent, and all the stuff that goes along with it. And then I was just joking with him, but I told him with a straight face, I said, "You know what's good about diabetic people?" I said, "When you hang out with them, there's always a candy bar close by. Sometimes it's a Snickers, Three Musketeers, Milky Way, Twix. Sometimes it's even king size. Sometimes you get the fun size, but usually it's a decent sized candy bar. Sometimes it's even king size." And they're like, "That's crazy. That sucks, man. You stole somebody's candy bar." I wouldn't steal anybody's candy bar who really needed it like that, but people are just like, it's just, it's funny. You need some chocolate. Yeah, go find a diabetic person. Say, "Hey, excuse me, I need some chocolate." You just wait till they knock out. Hopefully they don't buy like the generic chocolate, or the cheap chocolate, or the chocolate that's had birthdays and has been outside where it's changed from chocolate to having that white fuzz from being exposed to extreme temperatures, whether hot or cold. But yeah, you just ask around. Excuse me, are you diabetic? No. Okay. Sorry to bother you. Excuse me, you over there. How's your blood sugar? You're on insulin. You carry candy bars sometimes to kind of help keep things balanced out? Really? And there you got your candy bar. Mm. Yeah, sugar free. A lot of people do that. One of the guys at work, he's got he's 19 and he's been on insulin for a number of years and stuff ever since he was like a little guy. But you know, he always drinks diet soda and gives himself his insulin, and he checks his blood sugar a few times a day and stuff. And one time I was bringing back lunch and they messed up on the order, and I asked for a Diet Coke and it was regular Coke, and he's like drinking it. And about an hour later, he's just like, I go, what's going on? He goes, oh, I don't feel so good. I go, oh, what happened? He goes, I don't know. After lunch, I started feeling bad. I go, okay. And then he took another drink of his soda, and he's like, oh. I go, what? He goes, this isn't Diet Coke. So he had like way too much blood sugar, so he had to like kind of check it, and he was fine after that. He got regulated, but he just said he was feeling kind of woozy after that. And it was just like, so we're real careful, and he carries a backpack full of fruit snacks. I was giving him a hard time. I go, oh, fruit snacks? You're one of those healthy diabetics? Come on, man. We're hoping you'd have candy that you could share with everybody. But he's a good guy. So yeah, he was all right. So, but I do see him sneaking sweet stuff all day long. So, a little piece of candy here, a little piece of candy there. Got drunk on soda. It's kind of what it looked like. That's probably what happened. Too much sugar or something. There was actually a guy that I saw on one of those medical shows where he had auto brewery something where everything he ate would break down and turn into alcohol and actually make him drunk. It was kind of sad, so he had to become like a vegetarian, but he couldn't eat any bread or anything because all this stuff was like breaking down, and instead of converting to sugar would just go straight to converting to alcohol. And it was like pretty rough for the guy because everybody thought he had a drinking problem when it was just his body doing weird stuff. So yeah, it was pretty crazy, some of the stuff that you see. And yeah, so they had other people on there. It's pretty rare, but there are other people that have the thing. And after the show was over, I was kind of like looking online, like, is that possible? Is it legit? Because I'm always kind of skeptical, and yeah, it's a real medical condition. I was like, wow, that sucks. I've seen House a few times. I've seen a few episodes, not a regular watcher. I know my son watches all those, and he's got them on DVD. But usually I'm just between work, helping Mrs. Wombat out with stuff around here, and YouTube that kind of eats into the TV viewing time. So which is good. I'd rather be making vlogs and creating than watching TV. I know TV's entertaining, but I like to entertain myself through this stuff. But it's good, and it looks like the stream is still going well, which is amazing. The internet that we have here is beyond terrible. So I am really glad that it is working. because sometimes it doesn't work as well as I'd like it to, which is which is kind of really all the time, because um, we have Frontier and it's supposed to be like 5 or 7 megabyte download speed, and it's really like just under 3. So it's pretty slow. You can't do Netflix because Netflix, I think, takes 7 or 8. You can do some YouTube stuff. I know when I was trying to do other live stuff, even just going into Google Hangouts when I was using the computer over a Wi-Fi connection, it would freeze and everybody would sound really weird, really robot-y, pinging and weird oscillating and feeding back and other stuff. And then yeah, so we just ran another line from the modem and just plugged the computer right into there, and it helped quite a bit, because someone was telling me that if you go over Wi-Fi, it cuts your internet speed in half going through the airwaves. We tried using boosters and other stuff, and just it helped a tiny bit, but not enough. So it seems to be fine just plugging into the back of the thing and having it hardwired in, and works pretty good. Sometimes it seems like my phone going over the Wi-Fi actually works better than the desktop plugged into the modem, and I can't really figure out why that is. But that's how it is here. But I'm just glad it is working tonight, which is nice. Which is very nice. It's what I like. Like when stuff works, not when it's half working or not wanting to work. But since it's working, that's good. Hey, looks like I could get another lurker. So I've noticed that sometimes I'll go on here and not a whole lot of people will talk. They'll just kind of want to see what I'm going to do, what I'm going to talk about. And you'll see the numbers kind of go up and down and different stuff, or they'll start talking to somebody, and then you go, oh, okay. And they're having conversations in my chat. The nerve of them. Yeah. Just kidding. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, cable. We had DirecTV, and it was okay. Then Jen started watching different people doing vlogging and live streaming and stuff on YouTube, and we noticed ourselves watching YouTube more and more, and cable less and less. And so we got rid of cable, and we just have a antenna that we put up. We found a nice antenna online, and picture's actually better than going through cable, because when it goes over the cable lines, it gets processed and scrambled and then unscrambled and everything. So we noticed that having the antenna and having some decent quality coax cable coming off the antenna into the house, picture is a lot sharper. It's nice. It's real nice. We've got the antenna on a pole about 35 feet up in the air, and it's a pretty good sized pole, and it's all anchored, so it's not gonna tip over anything. And we were looking online, my son and I, to figure out where the broadcasting towers are, because we have a lot of hills around us and stuff. So we got that all dialed in, and it works nice. You got your 14-year-old watching drama live. He wrote on there, "You're a meanie." Yeah, sometimes those people just get too carried away, and it's just like, this doesn't really affect a lot of people directly. I feel bad for the people that take all this stuff way too serious and take it up a notch and get personally involved, and then all this all this stuff gets just way escalated. I'm surprised that nobody's been pepper sprayed or anything like that. But yeah, that's funny. You're a meanie. Good for him. Because they just yeah. There's a lot of those channels on there that just that's all they do, and it's like they're live. It's like, okay, what are they gonna talk about? Oh, okay. You feel like you're having deja vu or something. It's like, is this live or is this the rebroadcast of the thing that I saw yesterday, or the day before, or the day before that? And everybody's chiming in and giving their opinion on who's right and who's wrong and why they're wrong, and it's just like, I have more fun making my vlogs. Yeah. But I know sometimes if you say anything about it and you have an opinion that's different than others, they jump all over you, and then they talk about you for a while or whatever. It's just like, they go, did you see what insert name here did now? I was like, no, I don't follow him, and I don't care. Hopefully nobody got hurt by whatever they did. But yeah, it's always drama, always somebody spilling that tea. I don't get it. Never will. Yeah, I try to stay out of it too. It's about all you can do is just stay out of it, And I've seen some people spoof some of the things and stuff that go on, and you're just like, yeah, I saw the thing that Ron and Skeet did with the car crash where people were getting hit by cars and everything else. It's just like, oh man, it's too much. It's like a bad comedy. A very bad comedy. Yeah, oh, Negs and Skeet, they're great guys. They're great guys. I try to go on to the Patreon chat that Ron has every Friday. I try to make sure that I'm on there. And lately, me and Jen have been, because we both have patron accounts for him, and then what we'll do is, before we're going in separately, I'd go in on one computer, and then she would just watch, because she's really shy, but she wanted to be part of it. But now I have it set up where she'll go on there and she'll reserve the spot before I get home from work, and then I'll set up. I've got more of a portable rig. I've got another webcam that I got years ago that it's not as good as the one I'm using, but it does a decent job. And then I've got the webcam and a microphone, and it's mounted on PVC like this, and it's on a stand, so I just have that right in front of me, and have a dual cable that comes out of the computer, so we can hook up two monitors, move the monitor I have on this computer in there on the extension, and then so we're both watching what's going on. I'm able to interact, she's able to watch, and it makes room for another person to get in, because Google Hangouts, I don't know if you've been on there or not, there's only room for the host and 9 other people. And then I know Ron was talking about trying some other things, but he really hasn't found anything that's quite as good as the Rabbit, or not Rabbit, as the Google Hangouts. Tried Rabbit once. I think you can get up to 24 people on there, but it seemed like it was kind of hit and miss with that. And then there's another one. I know he mentioned YouNow. Sometimes YouNow works so. Other times you go on there and the quality's terrible. It's like 360p versus like 4K or 1080. I don't know if I'm probably just throwing numbers out. Some people Yeah, you now is weird. It's like the quality is beyond terrible. It's like somebody smeared over the screen, and the microphones that people are using always sound staticky. And I've used my setup that I'm using right now on you now, and people are going, "Wow, where's your other stuff that you always use?" I go, "This is the same stuff." The sound was distorting, cutting in and out, and the lighting was really weird on the camera, and I tried getting that adjusted, and it just was not working for anything. This thing keeps freezing it. So there we go. All right, well, it's probably 10 o'clock there. And I know it's 8 o'clock here, and I know it's going to help Mrs. Wombat with a few things around here. So I think I will get off. It's been fun. And I thank you very much for stopping by, Tina. And I thank Mrs. Wombat for always being on here and always supporting all the crazy stuff that I do. So I will see you guys another time. Again, like I said, thanks for coming by. Have a great night. You getting sleepy? Okay. I'll let you go. That's what I was thinking. Alrighty. Let me turn this thing off here. There we go. Is it done? Alright. Good night.